have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And there's the handoff. He stopped him right at the 24.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Moved up about a yard. It'll be 4th down. A big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. They're going to the air on the first play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Altmyer. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, fighting a lineout as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll set up for the PAT.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shovel pass. Caught. And they go with a short shovel pass. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Illinois lines up first and goal now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Okay, I know it's only the first half. But let's face it, Chris, you've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Illinois.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The completion makes it second down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Illinois 14, Florida 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he's swarming the game.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Third down sack will make the defensive coordinator very happy. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Past the 10. Touchdown. Fighting Illini. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the PAT is good.
Florida, 7.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
Oh, they can't bring him down. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually
He's in the clear. Brought down, but it's enough to divert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. In the red area, it's Daniels. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipped it away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Outlier. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw. It's Outlier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Looking deep on the scramble. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Gators come to the line with first and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Illinois lining up quickly here. To the air. It's Outlier. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in their semifinal game. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and he'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds but gets all the way to midfield. Great return and great starting field position. So the Illinois offense has back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Throw. It's Altmaier. The pocket breaking down. The senior calls his own number and takes up the first down.
God, I'd love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. The throw complete to the running back underneath. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can
intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. QB keeper all the way. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Brings him to the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Hand off to the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Illinois, 24.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
1st down here for this offense. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Altmaier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Has the force down and more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 35, Illinois 30.
Semi-final, 4th quarter. They start with a pass. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. To throw, it's Lagway. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Across the 30.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Third down coming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to take off here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep the play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught on the shovel pass. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Defense is coming after him. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag in the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a first down. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
36.
Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's ball. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up the big gain.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
55. Illinois.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able